Alright.
Alright, do you want to drop the link in
The Discord?
yeah, and then pull up YouTube, and so that way you can check comments and stuff? Yep. Gotta get the, gotta get, okay, let's open for packaging good stuff. I'll go get scissors to open the box topper. Why did I even put the box there? It's annoying. It's green, it should be easy to find. Is there any audio?
Yeah, there's audio right now.
What does it sound like, though, man?
Well, give me a second. I'm trying to get there.
Do we have 100 concurrent yet, or what?
Alright. Go ahead and say something.
What up, Mike?
Say again.
What up, Mike?
Maybe, yeah. Okay, I think so. It's just a big delay.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah, okay. The stupid Elsa sounds good. Awesome. Okay.
how many people do you have in there? I want to wait till at the very least. Did you drop it in the?
No, I haven't done it yet. I mean,
Yeah. It's like, but because this thing's broken, you can't.
yeah.
I mean, it's good enough.
Need to, how do I share?
There you go. Copy the link. Now you can paste it in the official Kryptik one and in ours. And ours, I would add everyone. Go to the YouTube channel. No.
Are you on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel thing, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the comments looking like?
Two watching.
Okay, let's just give it a second in case anyone sees the link. I at least want Vintage to join to know if he wants to start with the box topper or end with the
Yeah,
box
I'm
topper.
gonna ping him.
So what's going on? Did everyone have a good Memorial Day weekend? Let me know if I'm too loud because according to the OBS like volume gauge thing, I'm freaking blowing it up.
Mhm.
I think it's because the audio is being picked up by the camera and I'm like within a spitball's distance from the camera.
In the chat.
Okay.
Sweet.
Vintage, do you want your box topper open first or last? Oh, maybe he said it already. What's up, gamers?
Oh, it's echoing.
And with the box topper, echoing. Are two things picking up audio, or scroll down in the audio mixer area? in the audio mixture.
Oh,
No. Might turn up. Uh, Go out in the hall or something and turn up your volume and see what the echo sounds like. Just because if you turned it on in here, then there would definitely be an echo because it would be audio looping. All right. Testing a little bit more of the audio. But now that I know we are ending with the box topper,
can.
we are talking into it, like into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you said the audio on this thing was good.
Go ahead, Doc.
Well, I'm still talking. I ain't stopped talking. Drop it even more. Lower. Lower than that.
Oh, we're good on the yellow. That's where you want to be.
You want to be in the green, Mike.
Yeah, right. You can have some of mine.
Thanks, at all.
And then
How about that?
mid shelves.
Is that better, everybody? Maybe. We're just gonna have to roll with it.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll work on we'll work on the
We did-
setup.
this definitely wasn't planned too far in advance. We just wanted to make sure we got this for our winter as quickly as possible.
Yep.
So that meant opening it as soon as possible. I'm gonna set that to the side. Here's a rule book. I know he could use one of these.
Vince says it sounds fine. All right, awesome, buddy. Hey, I really hope that so we've opened up how many cases slash boxes? We have yet to pull a one of one, a
Well,
frog, anything.
I won't say we get to pull like pulling a one of one. I won't, that's hard to do. But yet to pull a frog, I think we've been kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
We've opened, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So personally, I've opened 4 master cases. If it's just the company, then we've opened 3 and 1/3 master case.
Point is that we open a lot of box and we have yet to pull a frog. And hopefully Vintage, for being the webcam winner from yesterday's event, will pull a frog. And we've got 4 more events that we're doing. And then we will revive the webcam events once Wicked Prophecy comes out. All the hobbies, what's up? But yeah, $5 entry fee. First place to win the booster box. Second place, I think it's 17 packs. Third place, 8 packs. Fourth place, 4 packs. And then top 8 also gets a booster deck or starter deck.
Hit him with a 3-point turn real quick.
All the hosts is done 6 cases, only 1 series, no frogs. Sheesh.
6 cases. That's only 1 serialized. Yeah, that's pretty unlucky. Average is about 1 serialized decay. Or at least that's what me and Mike averaged. Okay, not going to do too much of the chaff, just going to get through it quickly. So, Hollow, Vidar, got a Dahlia Fion. Hmm.
The HD quality will kick in. I have no idea. That looks like we're like in 720 land right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can probably, like, I would close out of everything that is not OBS on the computer because that's just draining resources from it.
Okay, so
Also, any of the cameras that are invisible, I would just delete them
delete 'em.
because just because they're being hidden, they're still draining.
Gotcha. Alright, so
I'll have the packs on the floor for now. I'll clean it up later.
that's this one. This
No one in Louisville is interested in carrying it. Yeah, that's about how it is here. I mean, we have to drive to Alabama, even though there's quite a few stores near us. But yeah, at least with these online events, you'll still be able to play outside of Louisville. Was that a Commodore? Okay. What up, Devin?
At one shot, me showing the names and carrying a magic copycat. This is not a magic copycat. It's,
I have one. Stop me showing. Oh,
all right, and then Vintage says he wants. I only want the hollows, rares, and alts. Gotcha.
what are the alts?
Like the yeah. What are the alts? What are the alts?
I'm assuming he means serialized. I don't know what alts are. Like, are there alt art cards? I had no clue. Unless obviously he's just referring to serialized as alts,
Yeah.
which is just my assumption.
All right. Quality looks better now. Okay.
Super Elf, I will not play. It happens. Dang man, your sorcery fans are haters. Okay, a little undead action. Hollow rare, take your shots. I'm gonna guess Estrin. Malimo, ooh, the full undead pack. Okay.
No, he's saying he loves Kryptik. Yeah, he moved from Stupid Elf moved from West Virginia to Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, he's a judge also.
Ah, sure. I really like how this one looks in foil. I have one full art from the Kickstarter. I think that looks pretty neat. So, for those of you who don't know too much about, I'm about to sleep the wrong thing. Too much about Cryptics. The box hit are hollow noble rares. Um, so there's really one noble rare that everyone's hoping for. Brassman's Will. Personally, if it's not Brassman's Will, you really want it to be an Overlord. Because personally, a lot of the noble rares in Cryptic kind of suck. That's one of my biggest issues with Genesis. I definitely don't think there's much logic behind the rarity, right? Like Bibliomania is played in absolutely nothing. Um, Ferocious Ranks is kind of a meme, so sometimes people play it. Um, what are the other noble? Mortal Kombat played in nothing. Insatiable Cruelty played in nothing.
No, Stupid Elf is the one that offered you to pick offered you uh for him to pick you up from at Louis' event in West Virginia when your plane got
Oh,
delayed.
gotcha. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that was such an aggravating day. Freaking spent 4 hours at the airport just to still drive home.
Yeah, Bearded Squatch 67 in Discord, that's right. Yeah.
Sylvie, the Unholy Mess Pollux, two really good rares. I really want to try out just like a green blue tempo deck. It's really focused just on counter spells, stuff like that. I think it could do all right, right? Because then you have access to Diethy, which is I keep sleeping the wrong thing. Because you have access to Diethy, which is definitely some extra game into the Amara deck. It's also pretty risk free to run stuff like Midnight Meander.
Maybe should I put the YouTube screen on here so you can just look at the things and then or how do you want me to do
I
that?
mean, yeah, sure, if you want to, that could work.
Well,
Probably
whatever's
should.
easier for you, man.
I mean, it's just like right now I've got no way of seeing chat. Another all undead pack. If I'm being honest, I don't think anything was short printed, but I think undead was overprinted because when I look at a lot of my hollows, the vast majority are undead. Um, Now when it comes to non-hollows, I don't really notice any issues like that. But yeah,
Weirden says,
Moxie.
imagine Capital Punishment was a noble rare XX.
Yeah, see, so capital punishment, I think that could be a noble rare. I think, let's see, even Boneyard Survey, right? Like when you compare Boneyard Survey to Bibliomania, it's clear which one is like objectively better, but the better one's a common and the worst one's a noble rare. Yeah, I'm really not getting it. I think Unholy Mess could be a noble rare, and that would make sense, right? It's a board wipe. Uh, Hollow Nolan. See, that's what I'm telling you, man. All these hollows, they're undead, bro. That's just how it is.
It's the undead box. Stupid elf. Yeah, I was showing Shop Owner the game during a playthrough. He said this was too much like Magic. And he was not interested in carrying it for this reason. But Grand Archive is huge here in Louisville. What's your thoughts on Grand Archive?
My thoughts on Grand Archive is I think the people who ran the booth at the Collecticon don't know how to run a business. I I was asking them, so it was like 30 minutes before the Collecticon was about to close, and it was the final day. So it's not like really many, if any, people are going to be coming up to your booth trying to do the thing to get the decks. I'll tell you what that is in a second. So I was like, hey, can I buy a deck? I didn't know they weren't even for sale. They were like, oh no, you can't, but we have this thing, you can spin it and get something. So like I spanned it trying to, get a deck so I can, I don't know, play the game. But I ended up getting a pack, which is like, cool. You can go to their booth and get free stuff. But I wasn't looking for free stuff. I was looking to purchase a starter deck. And it was, oh no, it's not for sale. What is it for decoration? Because no one's going to be spinning that wheel anymore today. So it's not like anyone's going to hit it. You're not, and they had tons left. I don't understand. I wasn't like, hey, can I get one for free? Hey, can I get one for half off? I'm willing to pay full price. I don't care. I just want to learn to play, and this was the most convenient way. It's like I'm not going to go buy one online or wait for shipping. Like it's just, and then that kind of pissed me off. I was like, seriously?
Well, Kirsten.
Still no box hit, which is good. It's kind of boring when you hit the box hit early on because then you're kind of not really going to be getting anything unless you really get lucky, maybe get the case hit or the master case hit, which by that I mean serialized. Even though it's not guaranteed per master case, it's the average. Um, but it's also good, like if you open it first pack, it's a case hit, and it's something really strong, like a really good one, then you kind of feel good the whole case, but the opening is kind of boring. Well, would you looky there? Another hollow undead. Who'd have seen it coming? But yeah, I don't know. I've wanted to get into Grand Archive. I like anime and I like card games, so like why not give it a shot? Go to buy a deck. Oh, these aren't for sale. Okay, well, I guess I won't play Grand Archive.
Devin says, laugh out loud. It's like eBay store on 4-year-old virgin.
Yeah, Hollow Conroy, another undead. I mean, that's the last time I'm gonna say it, but
Everybody, if you don't know, this is Freddie.
What's up?
And here comes Gus. Hi, Gus. Little Gus Bus. That's Trinity Games mascot right there.
oh
The
yeah.
Gus Bus.
The pee on the floor mascot is what he is.
It just says they really didn't do great at randomizing packs. No,
Mm-hmm.
Have we gotten a noble rare yet?
I don't even.
I don't even think we've hit a noble rare yet.
But did you could definitely say this box feels bad to Tanner.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Tanner for hooking us up with the prize support for everybody.
He should definitely spend more time in the sun though, because he could definitely be Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that? You said you were gonna pull the YouTube up so I could see the chat, and
I
but
know,
don't worry,
I don't want to mess with
about it.
it.
Well, it's not even just
Read it.
that. I don't want to like overclock the computer even more. Okay, there's potentially the first noble rare. I haven't been paying too much attention.
What, Rhea?
No, Pluto. What are you talking about?
I didn't see.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit, it's in your hand.
It's man. I hope your box topper is good because this box is shit. Well, we've only seen one of the noble rares so far, I think, so we still got plenty of time. If I had to guess, though, your box hit's going to be Insatiable Cruelty because that was almost every single box hit I opened. Henry, Branwyn, Yeamon. I haven't been spending too much time looking at the rarity on the cards in the new set, but I hope the nobles feel like nobles.
Hmm.
Because nothing's more aggravating, right? Because it was one thing in Genesis where in the Kickstarter where you were getting a noble every other pack.
Right.
But now that they've made it a lot harder to get nobles, which is how I think it should be, it feels bad when you hit a noble and you're like, this is absolute garbage.
Out of everything that's been spoiled so far, do you have like a favorite card that you're like leaning towards?
That would require me to know everything that's been spoiled so far. I do not know where we are at with the spoilers.
All right. Vintage says, I mean, for $5, I really don't care if there's anything. Just fun to play. Oh, that's
Oh,
true,
yeah.
man. But
Boom.
hey, there's 20 to 30 bucks right there.
Now let's just see a foil.
Right. Chase. There's one box that was opened up yesterday that had some pretty good hits.
That was a Kickstarter box,
Oh,
though,
was it
right?
Kickstarter?
I think so. I can't remember. I thought it was Kickstarter. Oh, great.
Oh, there's
That's the noble rare we want to see. What faction is this card? Demise is Hollow
Yeah.
Demise. What faction is that again? I can't remember. I think it might be Undead.
Adventure says we take those. I think he's talking about those Brassmen.
I think he's talking about the Insatiable Cruelty. I don't know.
Where it says, what was a spoiler Sunday? I thought you'd catch up.
Well, with Spoiler Sunday, I might be dropping Spoiler Sunday on its usual release day, Monday. Oh shoot, bumped it. Yeah, it's just yesterday. I had a lot of stuff to do after the tournament.
He had honeydew lists to do.
Yeah. I had a lot of stuff to do after the tournament, so I bumped it, but I don't want to touch it because it's still fine. Eligor, Alamus. Yeah, so I just spent most of my day finishing that up. Wasn't able to do the recap. But I'll probably do a recap later today. Maybe I'll do it live or something, just that way I don't have to do as much editing.
Stupid Elf says he's seeing Kickstarter boxes now. Booster boxes at $200.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, well, just the other day, someone posted buying a case or whatever. Ooh, Hollow Trip. That's a nice one, right?
A hollow trip.
Because he went with the blue white aggro, right? Look at that. Boom, put it in a sleeve, put it in the deck. Easy money. I mean, I don't read too much into seeing like, a listing at $200 when they've been going to $250 to $275 pretty consistently for a while. Someone might just be wanting to offload. Now, if that just becomes the norm, if everyone's listing at that price, that's one thing. I think what's going to be important to note is to see how fast does it sell, right? If it sells very quickly at 200, then that clearly means people are valuing it at over 200 because if it sells instantly at 2, it must mean they think they're getting a good deal. But if it's listed at 2 and it's up there for like 3 weeks, okay, then maybe, oh wow, Hollow Undead Citizen. I can't believe it. Unfortunately, a Bibliomania was a noble rare in that pack, but we can't complain because we did hit a pretty juicy Pressman's Will earlier.
He said, so Stupid Elf says eBay auctions are 200. Vintage says, well, yeah, never playing it again. I think he's talking about the Trib.
I think he's talking about Blue Eyed Aggro.
Oh,
I think he's talking about.
probably, yeah. And then Vintage says, now that I won a tournament, I can't move on from Blue White.
Oh, and another Hollow Undead rare. Maybe you want to play Undead next. I'm just saying. But this is a really good rare pack. Capital Punishment
Yeah,
and
that's
Renewed
pretty.
Tenacity.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's
That's
solid.
spice. And Stupid Elf says, and now buy it now has 9. So I'm at 9. And Stupid Elf at or 199. Okay.
Well, would you look at that? What is that? If a case normally sells for 1,500, that means you're about what, like 250. So yeah, about $50 off the current asking. I
Mhm.
mean, that just sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I'll take Moxes.
Moxie, Estrid. Wish Estrid got more love. If you did just do like a green blue tempo build, Estrid could get all the love you want.
Someone was playing Esther against me yesterday and was using it very, very, very well. It's annoying. I just need to get good. Where's that frog?
Okay, ferocious ranks.
We'll take those.
Okay, whew, I thought this was an insatiable cruelty. I'm glad it's not, because that's not what you want to be the box hit. But yeah, ferocious ranks. Like I said before, definitely a fun card when it works, um, which is definitely not the majority of the time.
So Vintage is saying, oh, he's saying he can move on from blue white now. He's saying next is probably black white or black green. Weirden, let's see. Well, the rare foils are always sequential
Okay,
from
we'll
the
see.
sheet. No, and apparently they didn't shuffle the sheets.
Well, I mean, that might check out why we're getting all undeads. But hey, Wolfric, that's a freaking good one. Wolfric's personally my favorite Overlord, or Noble Overlord. Gotta put that respect on it. Hit it with the Noble.
Yeah.
Wolfric and Rosa in the same pack. I know Freddie was playing that little combo this past weekend.
Yes, he was. Auctions per month of May on Kickstarter shows between 200 and 225. What do you so Vintage asks, what do you guys think the most underrated Genesis card is? Most underrated.
Another really strong pack. Personally, I would say Brassman's Will.
Yeah.
I think that aggro decks definitely have been undervaluing it, me included. For a long time, I didn't have it in either the main or the side. Um, but I think like if you're black white, you should have it in the main always. But if you're blue white, having it in the side is strong, right? Because I mean the ability to like double turn one tribulation or tribulation Flanagan. Turn one, that's ridiculous. Or if you're on the draw, you can turn 0, right? Like before you even get your official turn, tribulation, and then whatever you get doesn't have weary. So
Yep.
I definitely think it's been a tool that hasn't been looked at enough from aggro.
I'm all about the toxic citizens though, personally. I think they're underrated.
So you just think like toxic as a whole?
Toxic as a whole. Especially in like limited play.
Well, just the issue is, do any of the toxic citizens have sidestep? Because if they don't have sidestep, it doesn't really matter that they have toxic because they can't block anything. Because everyone has sidestep.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Let's see here.
See this? Oh damn it! Where is it?
Finishes. I started citing it just beside my serial life.
That's right.
All the hobbies Ray says I have a Brassman's wheel on my deck. In his Charlie deck.
That's right.
Blue white.
Okay.
Blue white splash of black. Okay.
Solid box hit.
All right.
We got an Osiris. Let's put this on a top loader. Yeah. Put this in its own separate little thing in a toppy. I personally think of the Noble Overlord companions, or I don't know how it's called companions, but every class has a Noble Rare 5-drop. This is probably the best non-Overlord citizen you could get out of the box set, in my opinion, right? What is he competing with? Muriel, trash. Tiberius, not trash, but just not playable in the meta. Um, what's the undead? Pluto? Pluto's not bad, but it's just not hot. But this is pretty nut. I really like Osiris.
It finishes. I wish.
And he's out of a Dukraka pack as well.
Because yeah, I wish there was some sort of reach like mechanic to be able to block sidesteppers.
Oh, there is. It's called also having size.
Let me ask you this, Vintage. Do you also want us to crack your starter deck for the 3 packs, or do you want it shipped whole? Let me know.
Rosa Cushiel. Now, for those of you watching, if you do compete and win, you do not have to have us break it like this. We're only doing this because the winner did not want to receive all the bulk. And, to help us out, instead of having to ship the whole box, just ship the rares and hollows. So definitely appreciate that.
We absolutely appreciate it. And if you do win and you want us to open up your stuff and send it to you,
we will do that, and it will always
be
recorded, just so that way you don't have to worry about us hitting something crazy and then oh shoot, let's since it's not recorded, we'll just keep this and then open until we hit a dud box. Oh, hit a dud box, oh, that was yours. Right, just doing it live. Free content.
He says, yeah, for the starter deck. He says, yeah, sure, why not for the content. Which one do you want? Do you want an undead, an ascendant, a human, or a mythic or mystic? Let me know. Well, we're trying to have fun with the online play because a lot like you and Louisville and us here in the Panhandle of Florida, the Northwest, the state line of Alabama, and pretty sure other states, there's traveling 2, 3 hours. Just people can't do that all the time, and this is the way I think me and Jonathan think that we could spread the community. Um, you know, by online webcam.
Oh, okay. He's gonna give it to him. The store doesn't really care. Let's see what's cool. I think undead is fun, so we'll give him an undead starter deck.
Undead starter deck.
So we'll just open the packs for you and then leave the starter deck portion sealed.
Yeah.
And we'll also, for whoever you're giving this to, we'll leave all the commons and stuff in this box, and just include the rares with the rest of your stacks.
You want to open them, just record them pack, or you want to do it?
What are you talking about?
Go ahead. We're good.
We got a Wolfric, Duke, and Charlie. Looks like who was it? Jaturna was left out of this pack rotation. Let's hit it serialized in the box. I've never hit anything crazy out of the starter deck packs or anything like that. But like I've been there. I've witnessed firsthand people. I'm talking about shoot, I can't remember his name. He does the Crispy card cake or Crispy's card house. He opened the
the Trib.
yeah, he opened the 101 Trib. I saw that.
Yeah. what's his name? Mama's Crispy or is his name's Crispy and then his mom's Mama Crispy and yeah.
Oh shit! No, put the there we go. There they go.
Yeah, he says Vintage says I've only saw one of ones of the starters. Yeah. Maybe they're just in starters, man.
I've heard of a couple in starters, not just one, but yeah, I don't remember which all they were, but I know for a fact the Trib. Yeah, it's crazy, but I like that they can be in starter decks, right? So that way, people who are trying to get introduced can immediately hit a big ticket item. But I also don't like it because it means people like me who have a pack cracking addiction have to crack everything. And then, okay,
Oh,
this is
what
a
are you
really strong pack.
a foil mox. That's a
Hollow
bit right there.
Moxie, a capital punishment, and a renewed tenacity. That's just a really strong pack, period.
That was some spice right there.
For sure.
Well, Vintage, thank you for
We're not done,
allowing us.
We're not done.
We're not.
We have the piece of resistance.
Oh,
And
oh yes, the toppers. Ah, here we go.
even to be fancy, all my whatnot people know how it is. God, please don't cut the card.
Yeah, the surgeon.
Scalpels.
What do you think it is, dude?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you bumped the camera.
You know what's crazy? This could also be a riddle text because they messed that up too, right? People have been getting riddle text out of these box toppers.
Well, let's go. Fingers crossed. What are we gonna get?
Okay. I'm gonna guess. It's crazy because when we opened box toppers, when we opened some, it was all dog shit. So it was so bad. I'm inclined to guess a condo. Fair.
Hey, I'll take a
I'll take
Farrakha.
it. Not bad.
I'll take a Farrakha.
Definitely a potential sideboard piece. Awesome. Well, we'll get these two in top loaders for you. Team bag the rest, get that shipped out. What time is it? Try and get that shipped out today. Um,
Yeah, probably tomorrow. UPS will be.
UPS tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they close today for Memorial
Yeah,
Day?
it's Memorial Day.
Okay, because Memorial Day, ship this out tomorrow. Um, awesome.
Anybody have any questions or anything that they want to see?
Yeah, anyone got questions about the tournament? Also, if you haven't checked the description, our website, trinitygamesllc.com, we're doing a Goodbye Genesis sale, 30% off all Genesis products. We did that because today's the 29th, so there's approximately 30 more days until the new set comes out. So 30% off the next 30-ish days. Um, yeah, just so that way we're trying to make it to where people can have Genesis complete or as complete as they want it by the time the new set comes out, so they don't have to worry about any of the old stuff. Just focus on the Wicked Prophecy, which we of course will also be trying to carry.
Yep. Oh, Vintage, before I forget, message me your address, please.
All right, well I think we're good to go.
Yeah, if there's no questions, I think that's it. Webcam Sundays. We got four more weeks left
Yep,
of
4 more weeks left.
Are we gonna try to do really quick? Are we trying to do a webcam during the weekday?
I was gonna post a video about that on the. Let me get the link to it. I'll drop the link in chat so people could follow it. But we're trying to just that way me and Mike can still do random things on our own channels that we want. We made like an official Trinity Games channel. Um,
Oh yeah.
just so that way more company based things we can do there.
And the reason why we're doing on this channel right now is because
You have to
we have to
wait
wait
24
hours.
It's how many Trinity Games LLCs are there? Upload it's a channel. Why does your channel show up when I search Trinity Games? What? Okay, well we'll drop the link in our Discord server and in the Kryptik Discord server. But yeah, I'll probably do a video there saying about what we might do for a more casual weekday tournament. Um might cap it at just 3 rounds or something, just that way people can get in, get elo. I don't care if there's more rounds, I'll just like auto end it or something.
Yeah.
Just because at the end of the day, right, like if we're doing like a free event during the week, just to try and help people get elo and help new players learn to play, get to experience games, it is still taking a lot of time out of my week or out of my day. So for the free, I probably don't want to run a 6 round tournament, but yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Anyone say anything? Make sure to like the video too, please, if you could. Boost Mike's channel because this isn't the company channel. Mike could use the support.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know and be official, it's been a very hard week for me. I unfortunately me and 500 other people from my company, former company, I lost my job on Friday.
So now
Um,
he is fun employed.
now, yes, so I am putting every effort I can into Trinity Games with Jonathan and to make this a full time job. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Later.
peace.